So we here, we back. It's busting. A lot of people can't function without dysfunction, man. Like that's just people thrive in chaos. People they love that shit, man. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about people, and we're gonna stop saying toxic. We're gonna talk about people that just love being fucked up. Let's go. No, I ain't a little dude, but for the most part, bro, like, and it's just for anybody in general. Like, you got to start paying attention to that type of shit with people. Like the people that thrive in just environments where it's just all chaos and just there's no growth at all. They okay. Like a lot of people ain't going. That's how they was raised. They don't know anything but chaos. It take a real strong person to remove themselves from the chaos and create peace. Because in life, bro, like a lot of people want to have gray areas, and there's no such thing as a gray area. There's yes and no. There's bad and good. There is no gray areas. You're either a good person or a bad person. There is no in between. And nobody gonna make me say otherwise. Like there is no in betweens. Like you know what I mean. So it's like yes, people do make mistakes, right? But it depends on what type of mistakes because a lot of mistakes ain't mistakes. They're choices. So let's talk about it, bro. Like people thriving in chaotic environments, bro. Like we taught like when like I'm from the trenches, bro. I don't know where you from or you know what I'm saying, what type of life you had, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what kind of life you had, you know what I'm saying? Because this might not apply to you. But I'm talking to people that come from where I come from, you know what I'm saying? And it don't matter the color. Coming from the trenches, there is I didn't met all shades of people that's from the trenches. So it's not just black people. Society wants you to just think that though. Okay. But coming from the trenches, like just having a fucked up mindset and being a fucked up person is just like dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? Being a drunk, an alcoholic. I met people that gained profit from doing stuff, but to better their situation, I had to still be doing the same thing 10 years later. You get what I'm saying? But hop back on topic. It's just people that's dysfunctional. Like people love the attention of being a shitty person, like or a person that causes drama, that keeps drama up, that's always looking for the next bad thing. That person that doesn't want anything out of life, but they swear they do. Man, it's like a breath of fresh air seeing people that have goals, seeing people that want more out of life, people that's just not sleeping around, people that's just not down talking people. It's a breath of fresh air to see people that is you have to switch your frequency and then you'll start seeing it. Excuse me. But when you don't, then you start seeing like, dang, everybody just messed up and they okay with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about you him talking about them. Like you getting drunk, you snoring coke, you doing this, you doing that. It's like it's crazy. And people think those type of things are normal, man. Like, look up the definition of dysfunctional. It is, man, it's mind boggling that people think that it is okay to be dysfunctional when it's not. Especially if you have kids. If you have kids, then you are leading them kids down the wrong path with no structure. You showing them the same thing that you would show is brokenness. It's just all broken. So you want your kids to have that same thing to be. That's why we don't have lineages no more. But people higher up with a different frequency, they could be black, white, Indian. It don't matter. They leave something for their lineage. Like you see the Arabs, right? They got all the stories. You know why? Because to come from nothing, you want to have something. It's not the other way. To come from something and go to nothing, that's is ass backwards. And that's like how people is. Like let's state something real obvious. People are gonna get taxes, right? And the first thing they're gonna do is blow all their tax money on stuff that they can't have 10 years, 5 years, 3 years from now. And it don't make sense. That is a poverty mindset. And long as you poverty stricken in your mind and your frequency, you're not vibrating on a high frequency, then you will never understand what it means or how that feels. People have to take life serious, man. I want you to like go in the mirror and hold yourself accountable. Like I did it 4 years ago. I held myself accountable for all my actions, everything I ever did. I accepted the karma that came with all the stuff I did. I accepted that day, like this is my karma for everything I ever did in my life. All the bad things I thought I got away with, and the universe showed me I did it. Being dysfunctional, you know what I mean? Being saying it's okay to be nothing. You know, a lot of people just existing. They're not living. You know, and that's bad. And that's a habit of a dysfunctional person. They live day to day to day to day, like instead of just living.